Hello, golfers. Welcome back to the channel. I hope you have had a wonderful week. It has been raining the past few days, and I'm just really glad I could get 9 holes in with Sok Hui as well as Jamie Ng. The girls are actually going to play the Singapore Women's Open that will be held at Tampines Course of Tanah Merah Country Club from December 9th to 11th. If you're available, please do go down and support them, support our local girls. You can also see the other professionals from the KLPGA as well. Now, on the first hole, I've struck my ball down the center of the fairway and I'm left with 85 meters to the pin. Struck the wedge really well and gave myself a very delicious birdie look. Sank it in and we are one under. I'm pretty satisfied with the way I struck the wedge. As you know, I've been struggling with the distances. Hole 2, we've got the tee box on the white tee, and I actually have to play this over the tree with a high draw. The ball got stuck on the right side and it's under 60 meters to the back left pin. This shot and this lie sort of favors a really nice high draw with a 3/4 6 iron. Nice balanced finish there. I got the ball to the back of the green with, I would say, 20 feet for birdie. Now from the back of this green, everything slopes right to left towards the pin. Somehow the ball just did not drop in and I have a tap in for par. Now it's sometimes really nice to just play 9 holes on your own or maybe with some friends, and you don't have to really take it seriously. Just test and work on the shots that you'll be working on. So today I'll be working on my driver and also work on my wedges. I got this ball on the left side of this hole 3 and again left myself with about 100 meters to the pin. So just some changes with how I'm striking my wedges. As you can see, the stability on my lower feet. And again, with another birdie putt, can I make this and convert this with another birdie? So hole 4 is a really difficult par 3. I think you always hear me say this when we get to this hole. The pin is on the front red pin and I've got a 5 iron. A really good spot to miss would be front of the green as well as left of it. Anything right is an instant bogey, maybe a double bogey as well. From here, Sok Hui is gonna show me how she actually gets this up and down. She struck this beautifully and give me par for her. And I'm just trying to emulate or follow what she did, but I just kind of hit it a bit too hard. So over the right, you can see Jamie. Jamie is actually our national ladies champion. She won it at SICC. So if you do see her during the tournament at Singapore Women's Open, please do say hi to her and give her your support. Hole 5 is a narrow par 5. We have bunkers left and right. Placing the ball right in the middle of fairway is the key. So I wasn't really going full on with this, just going with the fairway finder. And from here, I have a really awkward lie. It's downhill with ball above feet with my 3-wood. So I set up with a narrow stance and actually choke down on the grip, hold it a bit lower, just to ensure that you make good contact with the ball. Here I'm left with a 40-meter shot and I'm trying to hit like a low spinning wedge shot, which I learned from Sadom during the Singapore International Series. I would say I did this 70% well. I'm just glad that the ball wasn't topped past the green. I misread this line for birdie and then made the putt back for par. Now, what do you guys really do or actually do during your practice? Like a very casual or social 9 holes with, maybe on your own or with your friends. Maybe you can write it down in the comments below and share with me what you actually do. Hole 6 is a par 3. I was planning to play a draw, but the ball overdrew. And I was in a really difficult position. I was short-sighted. I probably had like, 5 steps to the pin from the front. And it was a shot where I had to pull it off. It's like a make it or not shot. And the ball came up short. I chipped it short again and have a tap in with a wedge for par. So up to here, I am even par. Hole 7 is a par 4. I'm teeing off from the blue tees. Still working on the fields with my driver. And I must say that I've been hitting them really, really well. Now this second shot, the pin was in front and I was left with 130 meters. I took out 9 iron. The ball came up short because the wind was strong. Instead of going with an 8, I was kind of stubborn and thought, maybe I can hit it harder with a 9 and maybe the ball would fly 10 meters longer. I think it's something that a lot of amateurs would make, and even pros like myself, we make sometimes as well. Hole 8 is a hole with the best scenery from the tee box. You get the bird's eye view of hole 3 as well, and as well as the big pond. I pushed this ball slightly towards the right. Fortunately, the ball wasn't in the bunker, and I took a 6 iron from here to lay up and put myself within wedge distance. Now on this third shot, it wasn't really wedge distance left. I was left with a 140 as the pin was right at the back. Was a pretty good shot, and the ball was seeking towards the pin. From here, I read it about 2 cups right. I felt like I hit a great putt. I struck the ball where I wanted it to go. Unfortunately, the read was just not enough. The pin on this last hole was on the right side, so I went with a driver. The wind was actually howling, so it was against us. And from here, I'm left with 60 meters. This field for me is like a 3/4 to 3/4 smooth swing, and the ball landed next to the pin. So up to here, I was even par. I needed 3 putts so that my handicap will not get cut, and I don't have to give more strokes to my friends. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye bye.